Welcome to the Stop Over Drinking and Start Living podcast, where high-achieving, goal-oriented rebel women come to learn how to live a vibrant and fulfilling life without requiring alcohol to get through it. No labels, no judgments, no saying you'll never drink again. Just real proven methods to help you stop rebelling against yourself with alcohol so you can drink less and do more. I'm your host, Angela Mascenik. Let's dig in. Welcome to episode 352, How to Have a Quality Relaxation. Well, hello. Welcome back to the podcast. How are you guys? I want to talk to you all about relaxation today because I would say 95% of you use alcohol to relax at the end of the day. And I just want to talk about the difference between using alcohol to relax and more of a natural quality relaxation. And when you're trying to cut back, like that's what our brain is focused on, especially for us women who are managing all the things, working. A lot of you all have elderly parents you're taking care of, or kids still in the house, or kids you're trying to launch, and, multifaceted lives. And it feels like a lot, and we do a lot. And we just want to relax at the end of the day and sort of turn that off, right? Turn off all of our things that we have to do in the running list of things that never get done. And we just want an easy button, right? And we've used alcohol to make that easy for us, right? We drink and it softens the edge of those thoughts and we don't really have to think about anything. And a lot of you all who are super productive, we use the alcohol to not have to do anything, right? It's our cue to stop working, to stop doing, stop being productive, and we just sit down and start drinking. And I just want to offer through this podcast episode that there are ways that you can relax and cope and shut off the running list of things in your mind and to feel better that don't require alcohol. And if you are changing your relationship with alcohol, you got to start doing this. Otherwise, we're going to keep using alcohol as a tool to help us relax. And it's really not a great tool, honestly. We know when we zoom out of this tool, alcohol, to help us relax, and we look at the other things that it causes aren't very relaxing, right? So we're probably not getting very good quality sleep. We're probably waking up stressed or mad at ourselves or feeling guilty or disappointed or full of shame when we, wake up and realize, oh, I did it again last night. That's not relaxing. And so we start our day with that energy, already sort of on stress. And then we approach our days and we're sort of frantic and we don't have the time and spaciousness or the peace to pause and figure things out, right? And so then it just starts that cycle again. It adds more stress to our lives, making it even more difficult to relax, right? So it's really not a great tool to help you relax because it causes so many unrelaxing feelings in the morning throughout the day. I think we can all recognize that if we zoom out a little bit. So I want this podcast to be an opportunity for you to think about relaxing in a different way, more of a holistic way. And my friend, Michelle Berry Franco, who used to be a massage therapist, now she's an amazing coach and she helps speakers do TED Talks. She's a PhD student teaching in a university on communications and public speaking. The way she phrased it up for me one time we were having this conversation, she's also sober. And she said, it's like when I was a massage therapist and somebody wants a deep tissue massage or you notice that they have a knot in their shoulder or whatever. You don't go right in and start kneading that thing out. You got to ease into it. You got to slowly let those muscles open up and relax. And then you can get in there and get to the meat of it and dissipate those knots and whatnot. But you can't start out instantly by going hard. And that's the shift that really kind of opened me up. It's like, relaxing without alcohol is a process. It's a little bit slower. It's going to take a little bit longer. You might have to work a little bit harder for it, right? You actually have to put some energy behind the relaxation versus when you're drinking, it's just a quick hit, right? You pour that glass, you consume it, and you're in, right? There's not a lot of output. There's not thought. There doesn't take a lot of energy. And that's what our brain likes, just to remind you of how we're all programmed, is we're programmed to avoid pain, seek pleasure, and save energy. So when we are looking to relax, our brain is going to want to take the easiest way to get there. But really, it's not easy, right? It's not easy to keep using alcohol as a tool to relax because it's causing so many other things that aren't easy, like how you feel about yourself in the morning, feeling dehydrated, maybe you're overeating, maybe your relationships are rocky, whatever. It's just not easy to keep using this as a tool to relax. So it can be easier to learn how to relax, but be willing for it to take a little bit longer. So let's say you're coming home from work and it's been a long day and you're tired and you're hungry and you just want to shut it all off, which is normal. You've put out a lot during the day, right? And so you deserve to relax at the end of the day in a way that feels good for you. So that might mean that you need to go outside for 15 minutes and take a walk and get some fresh air and move your body a little bit and process some of the feelings from the day. It might mean that you need to take a nice warm bath and ease into your evening, right? It might mean that you need to go into your room and be quiet by yourself and put your feet up the wall and close your eyes for 5 minutes and let yourself relax, right? It might mean that you sit down with your journal and dump out all of your thoughts and events that happened throughout the day and just do an unconscious sort of brain dump into your journal about everything that happened that day to release that energy from you through your pen onto paper. It might mean that you drink some hot tea or, put a white washcloth on your face, right? It might mean that you rub your own feet, right? It might mean that you have to put a little bit of effort and slow down and give yourself 30 minutes to naturally ease in and feel that relaxation, right? The massage analogy is really good. Think about getting a massage, right? You get in, you lay down. Are you instantly relaxed? No. Does it take a few minutes for you to really chill and let the massage do its magic? Yes. That's the same thing we want to expect at the end of the day when we're not using alcohol as a tool to relax. So my suggestions for you are make a list of some things that you can do that would feel like they might work and decide that you're going to do that ahead of time. Don't just be like, oh, I'll figure it out, other ways to relax at the end of the day when I'm already tired. We don't want to have to come up with solutions when you're already tired at the end of the day, right? Your brain is going to want to go into its automatic process and do the thing that it's always done, and that is to grab a glass of wine. So we want to decide ahead of time what we're going to do tonight to help us ease into that more quality relaxing, right? So is it a 15-minute walk after work? Is it going into your bedroom and putting your feet up the wall with a nice washcloth over your face? Is it jumping into the shower right away and changing your clothes? Is it sitting down with your journal and writing and expressing yourself through the journal, the events of the day and what's going on with you? Is it checking in and saying, how am I feeling right now? And going in and stopping and noticing and processing those feelings and paying attention to yourself, using your breath. Is it doing a quick yoga stretch or firing up a yoga video online, or what does that look like for you? Decide what that is and plan to do it at the end of the day instead of going into your kitchen and doing the same thing. And when you do this is a more high quality relaxation. The relaxation that you've been doing is low quality. You deserve more than a glass of wine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful friend. You do. You deserve quality relaxation that's good for you. And when you can do that on a more consistent basis, you're going to go to sleep better. You're going to feel well rested in the morning, and you're going to start that cycle of feeling good and less stress when you wake up in the morning. And that is something that keeps going. That is the gift of more natural, holistic relaxation that keeps on giving, right? So think about the effects of a slower ease into your evening with this more intentional relaxation that's good for you. How does that keep giving back to yourself the next morning and throughout the day, right? The alcohol, on the other hand, is low quality, right? You're pouring alcohol into your nervous system, which is not great, right? You're numbing how you feel. You're checking out. You're not paying attention to yourself. It affects your sleep. It affects your mood. The next day you have more anxiety and negative emotions about yourself. Your negative thoughts are amplified around all the different difficult situations in your life. That is definitely not a gift, right? That is contributing to the need to use a substance to keep you in that cycle, right? And so we want to get away from that. We have to be open to that relaxation time at the end of the day, taking a little bit of effort on your part, being a little bit more intentional. But that's the gift that's going to keep on giving until the next morning and throughout the next day until you get home again and you start that cycle over again. You deserve that break. We are all running around and doing too much. So plan for it, right? So like if you need to talk to your family about it, if you need to stop off at a park on the way home from work, think about how you can make this a mandatory thing that you do. This is my relaxation time. And I'm going to put a little effort into helping myself holistically relax for a quality relaxation so I can get good sleep and start off successful in the next morning versus a low quality relaxation. And see if that makes a difference for yourself. And I would love to hear from you if you've tried this and how it's helping you. If you're inside the Sober October Challenge, please share this. If you're one of my clients, please share how using this intentional, holistic relaxation and easing into it to get that higher quality relaxation that you deserve, and if that helps shift things for you just a little bit. All right, my friends, we are rocking the Sober October Challenge. I'm so excited for you all. The membership in Alive AF is closed right now for enrollment, but we will be announcing what's next soon, so stay tuned for things. And of course, I'm here if you have any questions, you can send us an email. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye for now.